test setup. The PT should grab a chair and put it flat up against the wall. Ensure the chair has no arms and is placed flat up against the wall. Equipment required for the test. So as mentioned, the client will require to sit in a chair with no arms, and the PT will need to have a clipboard, stopwatch and pen ready for the test. The starting position. As can be seen here, the client should be seated in the chair to start with feet shoulder width apart and arms crossed over the chest. In addition, the client's back should be flat against the chair with a neutral spine position maintained. Let's have a look at some technique cues for the 30-second sit to stand test. And here we can see that the client, when prompted by the PT, will stand up out of the chair to full extension without the use of the arms. They'll then sit back down into the chair, keeping the chest up and also keeping the core braced. This should be repeated for all repetitions. Let's take a look at the 30-second sit to stand test in real time. The PT will start the time and prompt the client to begin the test. The client will then be required to perform as many sit to stand squats as possible in that 30 seconds. The PT should count the client's repetitions whilst at the same time keeping check of the time, giving the client indication of how long there is to go at certain time points. It is recommended that you would count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The PT then informs the client to stop and records the number of repetitions they completed on the clipboard. Let's take a look at some normative data for this 30-second sit to stand test. And we can see here that we have an age bracket for both males and females, and we have classifications of below average, average and above average, and you simply need to find your client's score on that rating system and compare to those of different age groups. The 30-second sit to stand test.